prep day. I have to make every grocery shopping trip an event. So of course, this was my pick-me-up for today. Sugar-free blondie with oat milk. As for groceries, I am an Aldi queen. I will go to Aldi till the day I die. All my grocery shopping done at Aldi. I have all my meals planned for the week, and we spent $100. That's it. Maybe that sounds like a lot. Nowadays, you know, $100 is not getting you much at other grocery stores. So we spent technically $101, like exactly. And it's gonna make you plenty for the entire week, for one person or for multiple people. Let's do this thing. Ground beef. I have this option. I also have a leaner ground beef, a 96.4. These keto wraps, only 13 grams of carbs, 13 grams of fiber, 4 grams of protein. We're gonna put one of these in the air fryer, crack an egg or two on top, sprinkle some ground beef, sprinkle some shredded cheese, which I didn't grab, but I have shredded cheese in the bag. Fat-free, low-fat, whatever you wanna do. Air fry it till the yolk gets cooked enough, but it's still a little bit runny, or cook like a crispy little breakfast egg pizza, and it's super easy. All goes in the air fryer, and then done. That's it. Okay, now we're gonna start going through some of the meals for the week. I have like 4 or 5 meals, and then it makes about 2 to 3 servings, sometimes 4 for some of them. So I will have this for lunch some days, and then for some days I'll have it for dinner. And then basically I just prep the ingredients so I can make that specific meal whenever I want to make it. First meal, I always get the ring shrimp because they're already cooked, they're ready to go. I just thaw them out, and then you just gotta pop a little tail off. And for some reason this is cheaper than buying bags of shrimp. I don't know, but it's also easier to use. So, shrimp, and then I got these little chicken sausages. These are the Italian style, so they have a little bit of spice to them. I already had rice, I didn't have to buy that, and then some chopped romaine lettuce, and then whatever little veggies you want to add to that, bell pepper, onion, whatever. And then we're going to kind of fry this up in a pan and make a little Cajun shrimp and sausage bowl with rice and lettuce. Next meal, there's a couple of different things you can do with this one. I use the canned chicken. I drain this with a little bit of Parmesan, a couple eggs, and you flatten it out, you bake it. It makes the perfect high protein pizza crust. So we'll do that. And then I have these chopped salad. This is the Caesar chopped salad kit. So I will put either that on it, make like a Caesar salad flatbread, or I'll put the Caesar salad on the side. I do have a little bit of marinara left. It's like a sugar-free marinara left in my fridge from last week's meals. So you could also do some of that on there, a little bit of fat-free cheese, and do like actual pizza, and then a side of Caesar salad, because what better combo. So you really could get 2 different meals out of this. This is also great for a snack. If you don't want a whole meal, but you want a little high protein snack, boom. Next meal is Greek bowls. So I will either just ground this and use it as is, or sometimes I will mash this up with some seasonings, roll it into balls, bake it in the oven, little meatballs. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but somehow, some way, we're gonna use this 99% fat-free turkey, and then you'll put it in a bowl with this baby spinach and arugula. We'll either dice some potatoes and season those up, kind of Mediterranean or Greek style, or rice, whatever I'm feeling that day. And then we'll add some reduced fat feta, some beans. I usually use chickpeas, but I'm gonna use white beans this week, and then some diced tomato, some Kalamata olives, a nice fresh Greek bowl, and we'll use a little bit of hummus and Greek yogurt tzatziki for the sauce to go over top. My last like full meal for the week, I'm gonna do, I call it like a 3 greens chicken. So I always pick like 3 greens that I want for that week. I don't use all of these, and that way I can add any of these to any of those meals if I want to. I incorporate all 3 of these into this meal. So I got Brussels sprouts, French green beans, and asparagus. And what I'll do is I'll typically chop those up, put them in a casserole dish, season them up, roast those veggies together, and then they'll go on my chicken. And for my chicken that night, I don't really prep my chicken. I'm gonna put this all in a bag that keeps it good throughout the week. That way I can grab one of these breasts out and season it however I'm feeling for that night. So you really can make this meal as different as you want every time you do it. I usually like to have like one fun carb for the week. So my fun carb for this week was, this was new at Aldi. It's like a truffle pasta, 14 grams of protein for 1 serving, and it's 3/4 cup for 1 serving. It's a 3/4 cup dry scoop, which is actually a lot, but I could even cut that in half. And 7 grams of protein for a serving of mac and cheese is pretty good. Probably only eat this once or twice. There's not much in this box anyway, but it'll be like a nice pairing with this. So you have your protein, your veggies, your like fat and carbs in this. And yeah, that's the last full meal. Now it's the fun stuff. I'm a sauce girl, but sauces are going to add so many extra calories and unneeded just crap to your meals. So I prep my sauces at home. I'm gonna make 3 this week just to kind of pick and choose from, and they last a pretty long time. I usually just put whatever the expiration date of the base is, because it's gonna stay good. So I'm gonna divide this non-fat Greek yogurt into 3. So for one, I'm gonna do an avocado, lime, and cilantro type dressing. Greek yogurt ranch, like a taco, like Chipotle style seasoning. These will all pair really well with the meals that I chose for this week, or just meals throughout the day. I make these recipes in my Fitness Pal and then divide up the servings, but typically what it ends up being is just the exact macros for your Greek yogurt. So that's typically how you can weigh it out if you're a macro tracking person. It's a little bit different like for like the ones that include avocado, but even then there's not much avocado in it, so it's not really changing your macros up that much. It's pretty much just a seasoned Greek yogurt. I'm not on prep right now. I am preparing for a bodybuilding prep. So obviously some of these things, like your macros aren't going to be exact, but they're not going to be really far off. They're pretty much exactly that. Like on prep, I won't get to do all these fun things. So I know it's sad. That's kind of why I took a hiatus from all my fun recipes way back when, and it turned into more prep updates. But I've got a while. I've got until the end of March until we go back into a prep. So we're going to get back into these fun, healthy recipes, but they're still super easy to track if you are somebody who does track your macros. Because I do track out every single thing I eat and drink. It just doesn't have to be so specific right now. I can add a little bit more variety to it. I'm not worried if my fat or protein is off by like 1 or 2 grams. Now let's move on to my sweet treat for the week. I know that when I say sweet treat, black beans aren't really what you're thinking, but I posted a video of me making a recipe not too long ago and everybody was asking for the exact recipe. So we're gonna post it this week because it's so freaking good. It's black bean brownies. They were super high in protein, they were high in fiber. You did not taste a single black bean, and my dad literally like texted me this week. He's like, you have to make those black bean brownies again. Like, so we're gonna make them again this week. Stay tuned because they are so good. As for groceries, that's pretty much it. There were a couple other little things in there, like some more olive oil spray, a couple seasonings I needed to re-up on, pack of blueberries. I always have those on deck because if I need something to just snack on, I'll weigh out a few of those, pop those in my mouth, good to go. Besides that, I think I've pretty much covered everything. Anything else I needed for the ingredients for those meals, I already had here. So these are all super easy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep all of these ingredients so that way it makes my week so much easier. And then anytime I want any of those meals, I'm gonna have my meals written on my menu on my fridge. And if I'm like, okay, that's what I want right now, I know exactly how much I need to measure out for each for that meal. I'll have it tracked out in my Fitness Pal, and then I just scoop it out into a bowl. It's ready to go. So I'm not going to do all the prepping in this video. I'm going to try to get my actual prepping video for this specific meal plan out tonight. So I hope you come back for a part 2. And I'm, after this, going to post your TikTok menu for the week, which is going to be what I'm serving you this week. So I will have a recipe for every single one of those meals that I just mentioned. I will also do my recipe for the sauces, and I will do my meal prep instructions. So this is kind of the perfect guide if you are like, I need to start meal prepping, I need ideas. Okay, well, save all this, jot this all down, and then come Saturday and Sunday, you're gonna go buy these ingredients, go to Aldi, spend only $100, less or more depending on how many people you're cooking for, then just follow these recipes. I promise they're all gonna be so easy. They're gonna save you so much time, and you're gonna get your protein in, you're gonna get your fiber in, you're gonna get your nutrients in, none of the crap. It's gonna be great. If it goes well, we'll do it again next week. I'll see you back hopefully tonight if I can get the video edited and everything. If not, tomorrow morning for the meal prep instructions. If there's any specific meals that y'all want to see, any questions you have about meal prepping or tracking these foods, drop them in the comments and I'll be sure to add these in the future meals. Until then, goodbye. Have a good Monday.